So guys, I'm going to get my garlic out, but I thought I'd show you these. These are a couple of big pots I've just bought. Been to the feed store. I bought some more plants as well. I bought some fennel because I didn't grow any this year, and I grew it last year and we really enjoyed it. There's only 6 in each. I bought some. That's broccoli, because my other broccoli's gone like, it's like that broccolini, so I'm hoping to get some heads off this. We're using it, and this is cauliflower, because my cauliflowers are rubbish. But like I say, these pots, I bought these to make a smoker out of. Something I've always wanted to do, and them big egg things are about $600. It's obviously not as big as that, but these two have cost me 30 bucks between them. I think that were 12. That were 12 something, and that were about 16 something. So, in fact, have I got receipt? I had receipt. I've got a wasp. But I'm gonna get that garlic out. I'll show you some other stuff. We've had some serious flooding here, but luckily we was okay on the hill. So as much as I know you'd like to watch me lift this, I thought I'd show you some videos of some of the flooding that's just in this area from the other day. We had some flash floods, so I'll skip to them now. So guys, this is the village where my mother-in-law lives. Now these are all new houses, or relatively new, and she's always said they shouldn't build on there, that's the floodplain. And obviously it's proved to be right. Yeah, the farmers don't want the land to grow on because they might lose a crop, so they sell it to a developer, and there you go. Wonderful insurance claims and damage to houses. All the villages in the lowland here, all the houses in the lowland here had the cellars flooded. The streets up here where I live were running like rivers. I had to take my son to, well, one of them to sports and other his saxophone down for his saxophone lessons, and it was absolutely diabolical driving on the street. There were water shooting out the drains, and we live well up on the hill, you know. Even through my garden a small river ran and the cellar. I always wanted an house with a stream on it, but I didn't want it in the basement. But it wasn't massive and it didn't do any damage here. This house is 80-year-old, so it's got to have got a leak in the cellar in 1 or 2 places. Even the workshop had a small stream running through it. But it was quite catastrophic loss, and like millions and millions of pounds or dollars or francs worth of damage. So this is a village called Vodenwald, and Rotrist and a couple of other villages got really hit bad. So to the right there you see a little roundabout sign. That's just across that roundabout is where my mother-in-law lives. That's not on the floodplain. And as you can see, there's lots of damage, lots and lots of water. Quite amazing. Cars were washed down the street. But anyway, I'll get on with the video, and bear with me, there's a couple of other little bits and pieces, including my carrots that I germinated under a cloth on the garden. And something else about that flooding, you run down here like a river. Cross corner, I didn't film it, I was right in car picking my son up. It's washed all shavings up there, look, and all onto here. All these wood chips have been washed down to here. Don't look at the mess. I've got to trim all that. None of my sunflowers have come up, and none of my stuff I planted in here have come up, so I'm assuming rodents have had everything. Even plants are planted on that bit. I threw loads of flower seeds down. So direct planting just don't work here for me, so I haven't trimmed this because I were hoping something had come up, but nothing seems to have, apart from the weeds. I just thought I'd show you this as well. These are the carrots that I planted. I'm saving seed from these leeks. See if I can get my own seeds for them again, but I'll show you these carrots. I get distracted, don't I? And I planted carrots all the way down to here, all the way down here, and all the way around there. But I lift the cloth. I think it was Woody who said somebody told him about putting a blanket, or not a blanket, a plank over. There you go. Put that back in the kitchen, she'll never know. Spudomatic's looking like that. I was a bit worried about it after that storm we had. It has pulled some of it down, but the strings seem to have helped a little bit. That's a little bit broke, but I can feel some lumps in bucket on that one. These are almost ready. I did want to pull them all. I think they're Victorias on the other side, the Charlottes. I have a feel like the Charlottes. The Victorias are actually a late potato rather than early, but they're all lovely and tasty when they're small. Can't feel out in that Charlotte bucket. Oh, I can feel some in that though. That's got a lumping on second, and so I might pull one of them next week just to see what they're like. I really want to pull them all together. I'd have liked to have had another lot of potatoes to go in, and they would be like a harvest for winter, even if they were new small potatoes, you know, as we get this frost. It'd be nice to have had some. So I might look, see if I can just go and buy a bag of spuds and plant them, I suppose. Buds on the sweet peas. Woo! And I've also got to put this vine in. That's got to go in there. I'll do the same thing, sink it like I did on the other side. And this one will grow that way, the other one will grow this way. And I might not end up putting any trees on here yet, I don't know. But we will see. We'll see how these vines go. And that's starting to flower as well now. Keep tying it on, getting it to grow up. So guys, same deal as with other ones. I want to clean them up, take scapes off. Some of these scapes are good, some are a bit past it. Say I left these a bit longer, see if they're getting bigger. Some of them haven't done bad, but I'll show you after. This is Tinto. She's 15 years old. Her sister's called Vino. When I lived in Spain, I could walk in a bar, shout the dogs and order a drink at the same time. Who said men cannot multitask? So that's the red Russian garlic. It's a mixed bunch. I think there was one of the other type, what I'd saved from shop bought as well in there, because there weren't enough for a Russian what I saved. But this year I can. Now obviously, the ones I planted everything, so they were probably smaller in bulbs that I planted. And they're the bigger ones. That one's definitely, is it that one? These will redden up again. That one's definitely the red Russian. That's a good size, so I'll make sure I keep them. That's one from last week. That's the last time, the last harvest. That's a shop bought. But I had bigger cloves to save and more of them. So that is the harvest. Scapes are there. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And don't forget to drop a comment in. Tell me what you think. Nice to be nice.